100 games of Dead by Daylight, 2 killers, 8 survivors, the long-awaited 2v8 game mode. A new game mode that lasted from July 25th until August 8th, where survivors can choose from 4 new classes, each with their own predefined loadouts, while killers are limited to a selection of 5 original killers. I will showcase which classes were chosen most from survivors, which killers appeared most, which killers duo appeared most, and finally what is the escapes versus deaths ratio. Important clarification, out of 100 games, 800 survivors, 100 of these survivors are myself, where I played each class 25 times, 70 out of the 800 are Swifts, so they won't count, which leaves us with 630 random survivors, and those are the ones that I'll be focusing on. But before I get into it, I would like to ask you guys to consider subscribing, liking, sharing, or commenting. This would help the channel grow and I would appreciate it way too much. Also, it's free. If you ever want to unsubscribe later, you're more than welcome to do so. To begin with, I will present to you which classes appeared most for survivors. From least to highest, coming in the 4th spot, we have the Medic with 132 appearances. That's one class where you are the healer of the squad. In the 3rd spot, we have the Scout with 133 appearances. That's one class that turns you into a sneaky survivor who can see killers. Coming in the 3rd spot, we have the Guide with 136 appearances. That's one perk that turns you into a gen jockey. And finally, for the 1st spot, we have Escapist with 229 appearances, the most liked class. That makes you and your teammates go zoom. A big margin between the 1st place and the rest, showing us how Escapist was a survivor favorite, while the other classes were partially equal to each other. For killer players, as I previously mentioned, they were limited to a selection of 5 original killers, being the Trapper, the Wraith, the Hillbilly, the Nurse, and the Huntress. From least to highest, coming in the 5th spot, we have the Hillbilly with 22 appearances. Coming in the 4th spot, we have the Nurse with 26 appearances. In the 3rd spot, we have the Wraith with 44 appearances. And coming in 2nd spot, we have the Trapper with 46 appearances. And finally, for the 1st spot, we have the Huntress with 62 appearances. As you can see, the Huntress appeared way more than the other killers, making her a favorite amongst the others. Next up, for which killer partnership appeared most, I will showcase the top 5 and then put a table with all the others. Coming in the 5th and 4th spot, a shared spot between Trapper Wraith and Wraith Hillbilly with 9 appearances each. In the 3rd spot, we have Huntress Nurse with 10 appearances. In the 2nd spot, we have Huntress Wraith with 19 appearances. And finally, for the 1st spot, we have Trapper Huntress with 29 appearances. A table showcasing all duo partnerships will be shown on the screen right now. Finally, escapes versus death rates. Now, this is a pretty straightforward section in the video. Out of 100 games and 800 survivors, I have witnessed 402 escapes and 397 deaths, giving us a percentage of 50.25% escapes and 49.75% deaths. Pretty close numbers. What do you guys think about this? Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about 2v8. Personally, I love this game mode, especially with the 400% incentives we got as survivors. The games felt fun and balanced, something I never thought I'd say about Dead by Daylight. So, again, thank you for watching, and goodbye.